Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious and complete granola for breakfast. Yes, it has everything. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare this delicious and amazing crunchy granola for breakfast, these are the ingredients. I have a pinch of salt, cinnamon powder, coconut oil, honey, banana chips, coconut toasted, berries, raisins and gold raisins dried, almonds, pecans, walnuts, and of course, the whole oats. This is everything we need to prepare this delicious and amazing granola for breakfast. So let's get started. I want to start first with all the nuts, the almonds, the pecans, the walnuts. I'm going to add them into this Ziploc. I'm going to crush them just a little bit. You want to just crush them a little bit so that there is pieces all over your granola when it's done. You don't want the whole big large pieces of the nuts inside your granola. And here I'm going to transfer them to this bowl. And let me show you how they look. They are still nice and chunky. Don't get me wrong. They're still nice and chunky. And now I'm going to add the oats. I'm going to add the cinnamon and the pinch of salt, and I am going to incorporate it really good, making sure that everything is coated with the cinnamon powder. And you could already smell the amazing cinnamon. And here I'm adding the honey right into the dry ingredients. The honey, the coconut oil. Of course, the coconut oil has so many benefits and is so good for our bodies. So here I'm adding the coconut oil. I am going to incorporate everything really good until everything is coated with the butter and with the coconut oil. And it really doesn't take too long to make this delicious and amazing homemade granola for breakfast. Of course, I have a baking dish here. I have preheated my oven to 300 Fahrenheit. I'm going to distribute all the granola, making sure that there's not a whole bunch on one side or another. I'm just going to distribute it, put it apart, make sure that it's nice and spread out before I take it to my warm oven. This is very important to always preheat your oven before you add your goods into them to start baking them. I am going to take it to the oven, 300 Fahrenheit. It's going to go in the oven for 30 minutes. 15 minutes later, I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to mix it one more time so that everything gets nice and crispy from the bottom and from the top. And then I'm going to put it back into the oven for the other 15 minutes remaining. Look at this. It's nice and hot. I'm going to let it rest for a little bit. And now I am ready to start pulling it apart. Look at this. It's really crunchy. The aroma that all these ingredients are releasing, just amazing. My kitchen smells amazing. I am sure that once you make this granola, you are going to continue enjoying this amazing breakfast. This granola is really delicious. It has a lot of benefits and it's very healthy for you. And of course, when you make the homemade granola, you are in charge of how much oil and how much sugar you are adding. And here I have pulled all the granola apart, and now I am ready to transfer it to a glass bowl where I'm going to add the rest of the dry ingredients. Look at this. I'm adding everything in here, the toasted coconut, of course the banana chips. I'm just gonna break them a little bit so that there's not large pieces and they really incorporate with the rest of the ingredients. Believe me, this is a very delicious, healthy, and really crunchy breakfast that I know you guys are really going to love. I love making this recipe at home. My kids really love this amazing granola for breakfast. Look at this. You could see all those amazing colors. The cranberries, oh my gosh. This is just perfection made at home. And now I am ready to incorporate everything. Make sure that everything is coated, everything is mixed together, so that when you get a scoop of the granola, you get a little bit of everything. Look at this. This looks amazing. It's really time consuming, but at the end of the day, you know that this comes out delicious and that your family is really going to enjoy this breakfast. Look at this. Of course, you could have it for breakfast. You could add it to yogurt. You could add it to so many desserts. And of course, like I always say, when you bake with love, everything comes out perfect. If you liked and loved this recipe, leave me thumbs up, share this video on social media so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. And of course, I am going to start adding everything to a jar where I could leave it at room temperature for about 2 weeks, or if I want it to last a little longer, nice and crunchy and delicious, you could put it in your refrigerator and it will last in your refrigerator for a little over a month. But believe me, it's not gonna last a month in your home because it's so delicious that I am sure that a week later this is going to be done. You are going to be making another batch of this amazing and delicious granola for breakfast. And here, let me show you how I'm going to just cover it. And of course, I'm going to enjoy it with milk. And I am ready for the presentation. I can't wait to taste it and to enjoy it. So I'll see you in just a little bit. My friends, I am completely done with this breakfast granola. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. This is a very delicious breakfast. The granola with all those nuts, with all the dried fruit, just perfection made at home. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. Delicious. This breakfast granola with all those nuts, with the dry fruit, with the banana chips, you name it. This is just perfection made at home. Loved my recipe. I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, Share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push the notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.